Hey. Hey.
Can everybody hear me okay? Thank you. If you're too crowded over there, there's more room up at the end along this garden over here as well. Anyway, welcome all, welcome all. That's probably the most moving thing I've seen in a long time personally, so it really took me a bit by surprise. We have a special guest this year. We've got Rob Wright from NatCom, who is going to have a short chat to us as well as part of the proceedings. I would like all our new Ulyssians of recent times, you'll see my name was Ray Parker in some of them writing on and stuff like that, but there's another gentleman who's hiding next to the gum tree over there with a white shirt and a vest. Thank you, Doc. He's the man that started these gardens, and the germ of the idea was started 10 years ago this year when Glasshouse came up here to have their first ceremony here. And so he's a very special man in our hearts, and he's really responsible for a lot of this, so thank you, Doc. For those of you who haven't visited the gardens terribly often, this whole area up this side here is all new in this last 12 months, so there's been quite a band of people sort of putting it all together, so I really do thank them very much. Thank you. And we've got more to go. So things are on the up and up. We've got a new board design and other things, and negotiations are still continuing with SEQ order on a favourable path, so I'm quite excited by our sort of pathway at the moment, so things are looking good. Anyway, I've said enough, so I'll hand over to Rob. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Ray. Welcome everybody. It's great to see such a turnout. We've got branches here from right across the southeast, and even into New South Wales, I understand. I too would like to acknowledge not only your attendance, but of course all the work that was originally done by Doc and more recently by Ray and their teams. This is pretty much unique to have an event like this in a setting like this. We all know that the second Sunday in September, Ulysses gather to remember those that have ridden on, but this is something very, very special nationwide. I won't carry on. I just wanted to Sorry, I get very emotional with bagpipes. What I wanted to do was point out that I was talking to Doc a little bit earlier on, and he was just pointing out some of the features around the garden. And I'd like to draw your attention to a particularly tall tree there. That one there is the Natcom tree, and Doc reliably informs me that the reason that is the biggest one is it has been fed bullshit and no other tree here. Thank you very much.
Any of you that don't know me, I can't even speak English this morning. My name is Lizzie Cox, and I've had the privilege of doing a number of Memorial Day services. I'm also the daughter of one of your fellow members. I'd like to thank Redbridge for asking me to come back today and do today's memorial service on behalf of the Ulysses Club branches of South East Queensland. I promise today I won't tattle on too much for you. Today's service is not only to honour the memories of those who have ridden on, but also in celebration of the 10 years that the Ulysses have been coming here together and to remember their family, friends, brothers and sisters in arms. The importance of this memorial garden is how it provides a long-lasting tribute to our loved ones who've ridden on, as well as offering a place for all of us to remember and to heal. It's a place for visitors to come to sit and reflect in a soothing, comforting environment. It's where you've gathered years after years to remember your loved ones, to meet up with people you haven't seen in previous years, and to share stories and to celebrate memories. The Memorial Gardens wouldn't be possible without the dedication of so many people, such as Ray Parker and company, who over the years have given their time, efforts and commitment to the gardens and their upkeep. Nonetheless, without the efforts of one man, this Memorial Garden would not have been started. And that's for the man we know as Doc Cox, David Cox, or to me, Old Man or Dad. Sometimes Billy goes gruff and Puff's man. Thanks to my dad, Doc, Ray and all those involved who have established this area, this is now Doc's rest. Next year will be the 10th anniversary of the establishment of the Memorial Garden and the first tree planting in 2005. 10 years ago today, after the Glasshouse Mountains and Redcliffe branches came to place a flower in the water in memory of those who had ridden on, Doc initiated and sought permission to establish a memorial garden here, so that all people could come and enjoy the area and remember their loved ones. It was a simple idea that started with the hope of a 2-metre by 10-metre garden with a few trees planted and parks placed with the names of each branch member who's no longer with us. Each year the memorial garden has expanded, and what has been created is a garden that's most meaningful to you, that has involved families, friends and Ulysses members, all in the hopes that the planning, planting and caring for the garden has enabled a part of the healing process. With the hope that each year that each tree grows and a part of your soul who has suffered the loss will mend. A while back, I read a very interesting book that compared life to a train ride or a series of train rides. And I'd like to share that with you today because I think it's appropriate for today and it's a pretty good way to sum up life. Life is like a train ride. We get on, we ride, we get off. We get back on and we ride some more. There are accidents and there are delays. At certain stops there are surprises. Some of these will translate into great moments of joy. Some will result in profound sorrow. When we are born and we first board the train, we meet people whom we think will be with us for our entire journey. These people are our parents. Sadly, this is far from the truth. Our parents are with us for as long as we absolutely need them. They too have their journeys they must complete. They live on with the memories of their love, affection, friendship, guidance, and their ever-presence. There are others who also board the train and who eventually become very important to us in turn. These people are our brothers, sisters, friends and acquaintances, whom we will learn to love and cherish. Some people consider their journey like a jaunty tour. They will just go merrily along. Others will encounter many upsets, tears, losses on their journey. Others still will linger on to offer a helping hand to anybody in need. Some people on the train will leave an everlasting impression when they get off. Some will get on and get off so quickly that they will scarcely leave a sign that they've ever travelled along with you or ever crossed your path. You will sometimes be upset that the passengers whom we love will choose to sit in another compartment and leave us to travel on our own. Then again, there's nothing that says we can't seek them out anyway. Nevertheless, once sought out and found, we may not even be able to sit next to them because that seat will already be taken. That's okay. Everyone's journey will be filled with hopes, dreams, challenges, setbacks and goodbyes. We must strive to make the best of it, no matter what. We must continually strive to understand our travel companions and look for the best in everyone. Remembering that at any moment during our journey, any one of our travel companions can have a weak moment and be in our need of help. We too must vacillate or hesitate, even trip. Hopefully we can count on someone being there to be supportive and understanding. The bigger mystery of our journey is that we don't know when our last stop will come. Neither do we know when our travel companions will make their last stop. Not even those sitting in the seat next to us. Personally, I know I'll be sad to make my final stop. I'm sure of it. My separation from all those friends and acquaintances I've made during the train ride will be painful. Leaving all those I'm close to will be a sad thing. But then again, I'm certain that one day I'll get to the main station, only to meet up with everybody else. They'll all be carrying their baggage, most of which they didn't have when they first got on the train. I'll be glad to see them again. I'll also be glad to have contributed to their baggage, and to have enriched their lives just as much as they would have contributed to my baggage and enriched my life. We are all on this train ride together. Above all, we should all try to strive to make the ride as pleasant and as memorable as we can. Right up until we all make our final stop and leave the train for the last time. To all aboard, safe journey and bon voyage. To be able to remember those that we are here today to honour, I'd now like to invite any member who would like to come up and inform us of those who've passed in the past 12 months and to share a few words in memory with us today. Is there anybody else who'd like to come forward? Don't be shy, don't bite.
That's a yep. So many funerals with amazing graces, absolutely. I was going to sing the song like always look on the bright side of life, but I lost the words, so I have to put up with me trying to read this. gracefully, they loved the social ride. They blessed us with their friendship. They wore the old man badge with pride. But though our friends have ridden on and crossed the great divide, their legacy inspires us yet, whilst in our hearts they abide.
Although words seem to say so little, I hope they help in some small way to ease a sense of loss we've all experienced before today. Hold fast to your memories, to all the laughter, the joys, the celebrations, the sorrows and the tears. For they all add up to a treasure of fond yesterdays that you shared and that you spent together, and they keep the one that we love or regarded dearly close to us in spirit and in thoughts. Special moments and memories in our lives will never change. They will always be in our hearts today and forever. We're here today to cherish the memories of the gift and the companionship that we've shared, and the memories of the family lives of the people that we've lost. The connection of their place in history as we continue our worldly journey. Today we give our fathers, brothers and sisters in arms, husbands, wives and a loved one thanks for their lives. We know that they will be here to watch over our families until one day we too will be united. When you leave here today, I hope that like you will do so with a real sense of having shared in something special and a very special role that these unique and wonderful people have played in our lives. With grateful hearts we remember all the good things we were able to share with them and that we could have shared in their lives and received from their souls. As we hold them in our hearts and memories today, we commit ourselves to carrying their memories with us always. And as we leave today, let's hold within each of us the many fine qualities and experiences that we remember that we've shared with them in the past. I'd like to thank you for attending today.
Oh mate, you've got to get a hand up off the rock. Kill him. Oh yeah, we've got to walk all the way back up to the top of the hill. Okay, guys.